Hello artists, hello! So we are in a morning gorilla, it's 8:26 a.m. I woke up actually like 50 minutes ago, but I waited for my mother to go to work before doing the stream. So yes, I woke up very early today, and so I decided... Yes, audio of the game. And so I decided, since we finished Bravely Default, and next Resident Evil stream, I will finish Resident Evil 2. I already had planned to start Sly 2, because in the past we played, a few months ago, we played Sly 1, Sly Cooper, or Sly Raccoon, depending on your country, how it's called the game. We played Sly 1. Then we played the Crash Bandicoot N.Sane trilogy, the first Crash though, and I wanted to continue, of course, the franchise, Sly 2, Crash, etc. So yes, I wanted to start Sly 2, and so we can start it now, in a little gorilla. Yeah! I have this game, actually. I had the first one as well, but the first one I couldn't find it anywhere. The second one I have it here. Yeah! Which... as the demo of Ratchet & Clank 3. Okay, include the demo of Ratchet & Clank 3, of course that's the Italian edition that I bought on PS2. Honestly, I miss this kind of shit. I really much miss this kind of shit, when I used to buy 2 or 3 games for €5 each to the GameStop, and going back I just read these and back 20 times over and over again. USB headphones for PlayStation 2. Okay. On a serial quick, the thing, because yes, because I'm curious, honestly. There is nothing to... Oh, that's cool though, it's... Oh, that's cute! Look, literally every single page of the little book is written in quotes of the 3 characters that they are chatting between each other. They are explaining stuff. There is like Bentley that's explaining the installation, and Sly that say, I hear you loud and clear, Bentley, and Benny that says, Murinator is here, boot up your PS2, and blah blah blah. They literally have a dialogue for the whole book. That's very cool. The buttons are explained. It's all in dialogue. That's cute. I like it. Save, controls, audio. Okay, nothing to, save file, ThiefNet, okay. And then there are the characters, Carmelita Fox and Agent Nayla, new one. And, ooh, that's cool, the page of the villain, wanted. That's nice. So they spoil you the main villains. Dimitri, that I remember, Rajan, the Aladdin tiger, no I'm kidding. Jean Bison and Arpeggio. Arpeggio, I guess it's Italian, it will have another name in English. Okay, that's nice. I really miss this kind of shit, honestly. I really do miss this kind of shit. Anyways, press start for new game, press select for the menu. Start, I guess.
Breaker Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me sitting duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard, and you're sitting duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it, you're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field. You've gotta loosen up. If we're gonna get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes.
Clockwork parts, okay. By the way, if you want to see the Sly Cooper 1 streams, they are in Franix VODs on YouTube, the YouTube channel Franix VODs, there are all the parts. There are not the highlights, so if you go on Franix edits, I didn't made the highlights of this game back in the days, because I don't think that Sly 1 at least is really a game that would be good with the highlights, let's say. So yeah, I didn't make the highlights of the first one. I don't know about the second one, because it's very different from the first game, so we will see if I feel like making highlights. But yes, in the first one, there are those 5 criminals that killed Sly's parents, stole the book, the Phidius Raccoonus. That is basically this book with all the knowledge of the Cooper family and how to be master thieves from generations and stuff. So we take our revenge by beating them up, taking back the book, and at the end the mastermind that is the archenemy of the Cooper family is Clockwork. That is this ancient half robotic life. This ancient half robotic bird that we defeat at the end of the game as final boss. And yes, so looks like that the plot of this game is the villains want to rebuild Clockwork, we have to stop them. The life is different, because before it was 1 hit to die unless you take the horse lucky charm behind you. That means you can take 1 more hit, and if it's golden you can take 1 more hit again. Now we have an actual HP bar. In fact, we got HPs. And if I remember correctly, even the money, it's not anymore that when you reach 100 coins you get the lucky charm on your back, of course. But the money can be accumulated to buy upgrades in the shop, in the thief net or whatever it's called. So okay, yes. Also, in the menu there is Carmelita as well. Controls, options, vibration, use headset for... They really push with this PS2 headset of the back in the days. Okay, save and quit, keep playing, controls, okay.
Okay, I spliced the wires. Ow! Hold on. There it is.
Bentley! The brains.
Okay. Let me at that security computer.
Also, another thing that they changed from Sly 1, and that honestly I really enjoyed in Sly 1, is that, first of all, in this game, it's a big overworld with the bottles around, the clues around. Presto, all clear.
For your first time out, you did
It's an overworld with all the bottles around and then the levels. Not like the previous game where every single level had the bottles that you collect to unlock a move. So here it's a X number of bottle every overworld, which is a bit meh. I prefer the collectibles every level personally. Second, and that's the thing that I thought I would have not cared, but after playing the first one in stream and enjoying this feature a lot. Oh, there is the frog, the first boss of the first game. They removed the speedrun level. I usually never cared about the speedrun levels, but then when we play Sly 1... Can I have the subtitles? When I played Sly 1, I decided to go for the 100%, and I did there aren't the subtitles in the overworld, okay. And I did the speedrun levels as well, and despite getting pissed, all the bosses from the first game, despite getting pissed sometimes, I really did enjoy it a lot. Why there are us as well? I really did enjoy it a lot, trying over and over again until I made the speedrun levels. Well, they removed them from Sly 2. So the completism in this game, I think it's just take the clues, buy stuff from the shop and finish the levels. There aren't the speedrun levels anymore. People said, I was enjoying them. In fact, I even played them, the other boss, of course. In fact, I even played them in Crash Bandicoot 1, which I never did when I was a kid. So in stream we played all the speedrun level, I was enjoying them. They removed them from Sly. 2 and 3 as well, I think. People said. People said. Dun, 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 dun. Now I'm being a bit slow because I'm talking and stuff, but we will be way faster later on. Also, does he still have the abilities that he had? Oh, you can run. That he had in the first game. Oh, sorry. That he had in the first game. Doesn't look like. You have to rebuy them, maybe 6090.
According to my information, the clockwork parts
He speaks slow because he's a turtle.
Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along road.
Okay. Okay, even eating money allow you to take them to be easier. Okay, pop. If I release circle, yeah, no, it doesn't drop. Perfect. Pigeons, pigeons, stinky pigeons. Dun 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 dun. Stinky pigeons.
Along the way. Try pressing on ahead without it.
Holy shit! Holy cow! Holy cow! The Brown. Okay. He's more clothed than before.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by your operation.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The first squad knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe
Okay, so he
show us
went in
the
his
line
superhero
to the
arc.
Security gate?
Of course, it is nothing before the Murray.
The Mori. Can I see? Thank you. Thanks, Mor. Oh, nice. Okay. The Morinator! No, 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 no. You see, 102. We just went over 100. I did it, Mori. You can leave it.
Another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
Can you go there? Oh, you don't need to. That's cool, thank you.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
Okay. Jump and circle to go along. Whee! Also, if I remember correctly, but that's just my memory from when I was a kid and played on the original PS2, even fighting enemies, you can still go and beat the shit out of them. But in the one, it was more
Clockwork parts
dodge their pattern and attack them. Here it's more stealthy, because having an HP bar, when they see you, it's usually a pain in the dick
Inspector Fox.
to
As beautiful
easily get hit and lose a lot of life.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable.
We were waiting there from
Always
hours.
return to the scene of the crime.
crime. I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in?
Look at the new
and
hottie.
made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all
Voice
point
acting
to this
is
being a claw gang job.
Funny,
The Claw Gang?
to say the least.
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts! Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world.
I'm just saying.
Sly Cooper! After him!
Okay, so there is a new cop in town. Whee! What if I whoopsie daisy? Yep. Can't run forever, just like the old days are, Carmelita. Crazy chick! Why do we always like them crazy? Let me destroy everything because I want money. Ah, she almost hit me. Anyways, yes, just like the first game, the first level end up with a nice chase with Carmelita. I just love Latinas, Sonic. Can I? Can't run forever. Actually, looks like I can, cause your aim is dog shit, lady. Why there are statues of the criminals? Stop thieves! Yeah, the voice acting, I think it was even better in the first one, actually. Oh, there is Bentley as well. Okay, Bentley running is a wonderful sight, not gonna lie. Also, Bentley! Also, this armory reminded me that I played Epic Mickey Rebrushed. I should play the second one. I'm just not giving a shit about the cop chasing me, just taking money. Stop thieves! Don't worry. Don't worry about me, honey. Stop thieves. I don't think anyone ever thought, okay, fuck the chase, I stay here and take all the money I can. I think, I don't know. Unless there is a super mega anti-speedrun trick that, like, I don't know, if you want a 100% you need all the possible money, and so people stay here and take money to 100% the game, but I never really tried to. Marie!
You're all going to jail.
Meet me up at the rendezvous.
Whee! Okay.
You can't run forever.
Again, I don't need to. Frame rate. Frame rate. Why speed 65%? Interesting.
Thief.
Stop! Thieves! Whee! Dun, 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 dun. It's a slow-mo, it's all programmed, it's all part of the game. It's not lag, please trust. It's all programmed, part of the game. Whee!
Hold sit.
Wait a second. What if I do this? Does it work better? No, it just have the lines. Sorry, I'm changing settings. If I do this, no. If I do this, wait, what's this? Okay, reduce. So, yes, okay. I lost nothing. Okay, we don't give a shit. Fantastic. Air hits are a joke to us. I mean, that's the tutorial. So. Dun, dun. Oh, in the meantime, they are running away from the police cars. Whee! Oh, come on, we finished the first game that we were lovers. What happened, Carmelita? What happened? Your sense of justice is stronger than our love? But I've seen that you have a new partner. That seems pretty... Whee!
I'll find you, Cooper.
Course you, Cooper, the raccoon.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Mila, was a reference to the claw gang just a slip of the tongue? Or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing clockwork parts.
Maybe
Clockwork.
she heard that in the first game we stopped the villains, and so she's like, if I push them to fight together, Sly might stop the villains and then we capture him.
What kind of person stays
Easy
alive
job for us.
of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived it. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed.
And they decided to cover his pee because it's not
Thought
really
I finished it.
the best.
How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen?
So he was fully robotic in the first game. It's not that he covered himself in a robotic armor to live forever. Because even now that he's dead, if they reconstruct him, he just comes back to life. He's full machine now. Okay. Sly 2, Band of Thieves. So, I have the tree here, or do I have to look for the tree around? No, I don't seem to have it close. Oh, wait a second. Dun, 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 dun. Ta-da-da-da. Izagada. On the following icon appear, your progress is being saved. Okay. Episode 1 with this sus looking guy on the right. The Black Chateau, start episode 0%, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator, Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity, equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was once a passionate young art student who worked hard to develop his own visionary style.
That's nice.
Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So he gave them what they wanted and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the clockwork tail feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
Tonight. Sly Cooper and the gang in the Black Chateau. Okay. Okay. The moon is a PNG sticked in the thing. Yeah, that's basically the overworld. It's a big map with enemies, clues and stuff around. You see there is a clue there. And then levels. Press X to play a Sly. Press X to play a Sly. Okay, thank you. But sell loot and buy gadgets. Okay, for now there is nothing else. Thief net. Trigger bomb. Fist of flame. Smoke bomb. Obscure the vision of your enemies for a hasty gateway. You don't have enough coins to buy this item. What do, oh, I have 241, of course. Wait a second, I don't like that it gets slower. If I do automatic here, no, it gets crazy laggy. Up. Better? No. No, that was correct. Do I have to do this, maybe? Accuracy level. Oh, okay. Oh shit, that's ugly though. Is that because of this? No, okay, then wait. I think it's because of this then. No, wait, it's because of this. No, it's not. Okay, then wait, silly me. Boom. Boom. Yeah, it was because of that. Okay, nice. But it's still 67% speed. It's still laggy. Why? Can I see the thingy? Okay, if I do this, still no. Maybe I remove the thingy here. No, it's still 40 FPS, 41. Bro. I'm so confused. Okay, no, that's so full. That's ugly as hell. No. There was a mod, but I think it's for the tree. I think it's for the tree. Can I see this, bro? Can I see this, bro? No, I can't. Okay. Okay, for now I keep it here because it's all in the menu. Then we will see. I cannot buy shit, right? Despite I took every single coin possible in that part.
I tell you, Bentley, it's
Satellite sabotage.
a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a
That's
little...
not laggy, it's just slow to talk because he's a turtle.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job, hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your binocular. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
Okay,
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. Why does he look worried? The bottle is there. We will go there later. We will go there now. It's not hard.
If you click the L3 button, press the left analog stick, I'll beam some virtual markers into your feet mask. They'll help you find your way around.
Okay.
No mark
It's not hard to find the bottles. They're not particularly hidden or shit like that. But since there are 30 bottles in the overworld in general, you might miss a couple because maybe one is behind this thingy and so you don't see it, or shit like that. So yes, unless you actually do pay attention because you want them all and stuff, you might miss a couple. I've seen one down there, right? No. I'm schizo, fantastic. Also. Thank you. Oh, you see, there is one here. Or like, maybe you see them while you are in a stealth chasing mission, and so you cannot go take it now. Is up there? No. You cannot take it now, you have to come back later, but maybe you don't remember where you saw it exactly, because it was in a roof that is very generic and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, unless you really wanna take them and pay attention, it's a pain in the pee-pee. I think I have to take them from there. Dun, 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 dun. Don't give me health when it's completely useless, bro. And that's what I was meaning with the enemies. Unless you hit them in stealth. Do they even die? I think they don't even die. I don't know if they die. But unless you hit them in stealth, it's a bit more of a hello, of a pain in the ass. Okay, yeah, they die, but with treats. But with 3 tits. Oh. Okay, bye, have a great time. Can you stop going slow? Holy shit.
Sly, I need you to hack into Dimitri's communication array so that we'll have access to his database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower. Then reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle.
I know,
button to grab
thank you.
hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Right. Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes.
I know from the first game, and you told me 3 times already in this game. Dun, 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 dun. Also, beat up the cars, thank you. Okay, he does notice. It was like, he doesn't even hear the noise of me destroying a car. He damaged me when he gets up. Can you freaking die, bro? How many hits? Oh. The camera is, as usual in PS2 games, fantastic. Really wonderful. Ah! Another one. That throw me stuff. Okay, hello Tara, hi! Oh! Oh! How are you doing? They die with 4 hits. Jeez. Jeez. Oh, I'm doing fine, thanks. I woke up early, so I decided to do a little morning gorilla. Starting Sly 2, Band of Thieves. Nice bot, of course, as soon as he sees that the chat works. It gets horny. Nightbot horniness. Okay. Whee! Okay, no, it's pissing me off. I have to see how to fix that frame rate thing. It really does piss me off. What if I do software? Okay, no, it gets all liney. That's ugly as fuck. Nope, that's shaky.
I've uploaded the next waypoint in. Your thief basket.
No, I don't freaking know. I don't know.
Remember, click the L3
Bro. Bro. Thank you, that's always a pain in the ass with emulators. I freaking hate this. If I do off,
to locate your next objective.
why doesn't care? Bro, I'm literally decreasing the usage on the... Hi Jinx, yay! How are you doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix this slower frame rate. Continuously prints, blah blah blah. Font. What the shush is that? Oh, wait. 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 Maybe I got this? No, it doesn't seem I did. Why is my PC more and more dog shit every day? If I do native, it's ugly. Yeah, it's ugly. No, I don't wanna do native. Do 2 times. Okay. We will try to go like that. Oh, there are 3 I have to do, okay. So where are the other two? There? No, that's the... No, that's the base, right? Yes. Have you guys ever played the Sly trilogy? Technically there are 4, there is a PS3 as well, but... Whee! I think I played only the first one and the second one, even if I'm pretty sure I had the third one as well for PS2. Also, I realized yesterday, because I actually searched for that, because down here I have Jack 2 and Jack 3. I remember, and I am 100% sure about that, that I had never played this. Oh, it's so cool. If you like 3D platform. I have down here Jack 2 and Jack 3. And I don't find Jack and Dexter the Precursor Legacy, the first one. I'm 100% sure that I have it, because I remember that I had the little book that there is inside the PS2 game. And there was not a map, I think a thingy. Those, basically. That was like, it was closed in 4. I remember it absolutely well. Also, I had 2 copies of that, not one only. I searched both here, where I have the games here, in the living room, where I have other PS2 games, and in the basement. And I cannot find Jack and Dexter the Precursor Legacy. I cannot find the first one. That's so weird. So I have in physical copy Jack 2, Jack 3, but I don't find the first one. Never had a PlayStation before getting the PS5 is the first one. Oh, so that's mostly a PS4 Pro. Yeah, basically, yeah. I started with the PS2 when, like, I remember, I think 6 months or 1 year after the PS3 released, for Christmas my father got us, both me and my sister, the PS2. In fact, I had the Bratz game for PS2 as well. That was, of course, for my sister. Could you not see me? So yes, like 6 months after the PS3 release, my father got us for Christmas the PS2, because I only had the Nintendo 64, the Nintendo DS that I bought myself, the Nintendo DS, and a PC. And then by myself, I bought the PS3 on eBay, still like 1 year after the PS4 released. I bought it for 100 euros from a guy that only had car games. And then I bought the PS4 3 years ago, when I had basically a part-time job of brand ambassador for a phone SIM. Instead of saving money for buying a new PC like I should have done, I bought the PS4. And yes. So I had PS2, PS3 and PS4. You just borrow a PS4 from a friend for some time to play Bloodborne. Oh, that's a perfect choice. If you can play one game only on the PlayStation, borrowed, choose Bloodborne. That's a very nice choice. Absolutely. No, they saw me! No! I remember when Bloodborne released, I didn't have a PS4. And 2 of my friends in high school that had the PS4 were like, I bet that you're so pissed right now, because they knew that I really like Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3. And they were, I bet, like, you're so pissed right now that you cannot play Bloodborne, and we can. And I never really cared too much about spoilers. In fact, when Bloodborne released, I watched a series of walkthrough from a YouTuber that I used to watch a lot. And they were like trying to make spoilers of the game, thinking to piss me off, and I was like, I actually watched that watched this that you're talking about yesterday on the walkthrough, so it's not a spoiler for me, you fucking idiot. You wanna hurt me doing spoilers? You failed. I have to find the third one, right? Yes. Where is it? Oh, I saw a bottle. Should be this way. Okay, there. Because yeah, if it has to aim there, it should be this way. Yeah, it's really a fantastic game. Also, if you play Dark Souls 3 before Bloodborne, you see a lot of things that you're like, wow, this thing is new in the Souls franchise. It's so cool. Then you play Bloodborne, that is actually released before Dark Souls 3, and you realize that actually Bloodborne is the innovative game that introduced a lot of features. Dark Souls 3 introduced almost nothing. There is Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and then there is the giant gap in Dark Souls 3 with a lot of new features that they are all new of Bloodborne, and Dark Souls 3 just copied them. I so hope that they make a PC port. I don't even care about a remastered, I just want a PC porting so that we can play it 60 FPS. I usually don't care about frame rate, but at least we can play it not 25 FPS, and I can stream it, because I have it on PS4, but I could not stream it with the webcam. Pretty happy about stop buying Nintendo stuff. With which one? I don't know about getting worse, honestly, I'm not informed about that. What is the objective? What is my objective? I don't know about getting worse because I'm not informed, so I will not put my mouth into that. I am 2 out of 3, I don't have to go there. I have to first awaken, like, use the new one, the third one. Anyways, I will not put my mouth into that. There are 2 points why I think it's stupid. Of course, if you don't like Nintendo games, don't buy Nintendo games. But if somebody likes Nintendo games, there are 2 reasons why I think it's very stupid to not buy Nintendo and stuff and being like, so that they will learn. The number one is they learn absolutely nothing. The gaming, what's the word? The gaming industry, I couldn't say industry, I don't know why. The gaming industry, it's very simple, is this one? It's very simple. If I do a franchise and the franchise sells, I keep making chapters of the franchise. If I make a franchise and the new chapter don't sell, I move on to the next one. It's very simple. So if anyone thinks, job complete, oh thank you. If anyone thinks, I stop buying Pokemon so that finally they will improve. No, if they see that Pokemon don't sell anymore, they stop doing Pokemon shit and move on. It's very, very simple. Everyone that thinks, what is wrong with Sly?
Your next job is to break into the
Oh, look at Sly's here. Anyways, anyone that think you should care this way, you don't own what you buy. No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm not talking about us gamers. I'm talking about Nintendo. That's the point. I'm talking about Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't give a fuck. If you buy or not, Nintendo doesn't give a fuck. If Pokemon tomorrow fails, which it won't, cause I will let you know a little thing. If you played Pokemon in your life, I think that you value that the best Pokemon games are probably Heart Gold Soul Silver, Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, and Gen 5, Black and White. Probably those 3 are the 3 best Pokemon. And I agree with you. In my opinion, Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, and Black and White are the 2 best generation ever of Pokemon. I love them. They used to make one game every 4 years. They used to take their time to make a game, and you can see the result. They are fantastic. They barely reach 15 million copies sold each. Now, they make one Pokemon game every year. The games are shit, I agree with you. They sell 20-25 million copies a year. So before, every 4 years, 15 million copies. That used to cost $30-40. Now, every year, 20-25 million copies. That cost $60-70 per copy. So, don't think as a fan. Think as a corporation that has to make money. Is it smarter to make a good game that sell you 15 million copies every 4 years? Or is it smarter to make one game every year that is dog shit but sell 20 million copies a year? So Nintendo doesn't give a fuck if you buy Pokemon or not, if I buy Pokemon or not, if Jinxie buy Pokemon or not. They don't give a shit. They make way more money now. They make way more money now. And I'm telling you this as somebody that doesn't buy Pokemon from Black and White 2. That's the last one that I bought, Black and White 2. Then 2 years ago I bought X and Y on eBay for 20 euros. So Nintendo didn't got money from me from X and Y. I didn't bought X and Y from Nintendo. I bought it on eBay. And I got Sun and Moon gifted by a friend. So I didn't bought Sun and Moon. So I'm telling you, as somebody that didn't bought Pokemon in 15 years, they don't give a fuck. If you think I don't buy Nintendo games cause I will punish them, you don't punish them. They really don't care. And if they stop selling 20 million copies a year, they will just think, okay, people don't care about Pokemon anymore, we stop making Pokemon game. That's how it works. So my thinking is, if I enjoy a franchise, I will keep buying the games if I like them. If I think that Pokemon Gen 9 is dog shit, I don't buy it. If I think Scarlet and Violet is a fun game, I buy it. I don't give a fuck about the producer. If Nintendo is evil, or Nintendo is kind, or Nintendo is greedy, I don't give a shit. I buy what is fun for me, because if I buy or not, the corporation doesn't give a shit. If I pirate the game, I pirate it on PC so that they will learn. They don't learn shit. They don't care. They actually don't care. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. That's my policy. Don't give a shit about the corporation. Care about what you like, what you enjoy. That's the thing. Same goes with Switch. I've seen a lot of people saying, I pirate every Nintendo game day one on the Switch emulator. I don't give them money so they will learn. Yes, Nintendo, not the developers, Nintendo legal department get mad about emulation. But Nintendo developers don't really give a shit, they make money anyways. The moment the servers are down, you won't be able to download the game. You have the license of a game, that works quite literally for everything. In this case, stop playing video games at all. I agree with you, that is dog shit. In fact, this is the reason why I don't have the Xbox Game Pass. I don't have the Xbox Game Pass because personally, I know that it's convenient money-wise, but I prefer this. I prefer to have the copy that is forever mine, even if I spend a bit more, is forever mine. I insert the disc and I play whenever I want. I don't like to borrow games. I don't like Nintendo Game Pass. But what you're saying goes for Steam, goes for Epic Store, goes for PlayStation 5, goes for PlayStation 4, goes for Xbox Series X, goes for Nintendo. It is for everything. If you now buy a PlayStation 5 game that has the disc, but you insert the disc and it downloads the games from the PlayStation Network, from the PlayStation Store, if PlayStation, and it will never happen, but Sony shut down forever, you insert the disc in your PlayStation 5 and there is no PlayStation Network server. You cannot download your game. You don't have your game. This is useless. This is useless. This shit here, it's useless. I have this as long as Sony and PlayStation exist. If tomorrow Sony shut down forever and delete completely the server, this here is absolutely useless. I can take it and throw it out of the window. That's how useful this disc is. That's how useful this disc is. This disc here, at the contrary, let's see. This disc here, at the contrary, it doesn't matter if Sony shut down forever. As long as I have this disc, I can play Dragon Ball. This one, you are right. The other one that I have for PS4, it doesn't matter. If Sony shut down, it's over. I don't have that game anymore. So, I understand what you say. But if you refuse to buy any game that one day the server will shut down and you cannot play that game, you should stop completely buying games right now, unless they are Nintendo DS or PlayStation 2 games. Because only 15 years old games are actually games where you put the disc and it's yours forever. Only those. Or, and I don't support piracy, or PC games in piracy sites. Because if you own a game on Steam, and that is for every game, even very old games, if you have a 15, 20 years old game on Steam, and tomorrow Steam shut down forever, it's literally written in the contract that nobody ever reads. If Steam shut down forever, you lose all your games. Period. It doesn't matter how old they are, you lose all your games. So right now I have 1,500 games on Steam. If Steam shut down, I lost them all, even the ones I have the disc of. I have the disc of Fallout New Vegas that gets installed on Steam. If Steam shut down, I lost Fallout New Vegas. So the only solution, quote unquote, for this, and it's bad to say again, I don't support piracy, is downloading those games from a piracy site, so that you have them forever. GOG said, but I don't know, I'm not informed, GOG said officially, every game you own from GOG is yours forever. Even if we shut down forever, you will still have your games available for download. That's what GOG said. But for what I know, for my knowledge, it's only GOG. Steam in the contract says if we shut down, fuck your games. Epic Store says if we shut down, fuck your games. Ubisoft say if we shut down, fuck your games, etc, etc, etc. So if you think I don't buy Nintendo games because if the server shut down, I lose them forever, don't buy on PC, don't buy on PlayStation, don't buy on Xbox, because it's the same thing as Nintendo. It's literally the same thing on Nintendo. And I don't say that to be mean, I say that because it's a fact. Very simply. It's not with all games, you can download them all offline from the disk if they are fully on. Yes, PS3 and PS2. Maybe PS4, but only like a good 70% of them. Every single PS5 game is downloaded from the disk. The disk you have is just an internet key. It's literally a digital key. You insert the disk and you download it from the internet. So even PS5 games, if you have the disk, it's completely useless when the server is out. That's how it works. First of all, I love Pokemon, same. I am one of the few people that think that Scarlet and Violet is actually a fun game. The problem is that the story is decent, but is weak because you get lost a bit too much, and that if you explore a little bit, you get super over level because the game is too easy. But even Scarlet and Violet, in my opinion, is very fun to play. I really enjoy Pokemon still today. Played since I was very little, very saddened, but how it got worse and worse. Swords and Shield, I didn't play that. Swords and Shield is the only one that I didn't play at all. Before the DLC, but I paid full price for the base game. Possible I buy from GOG that is perfectly legal DRM-free installer? Yes, in fact, what I was saying before. You can download the installer disconnected from the store. Yeah, okay, in fact, what I was saying before. GOG allow you to buy games. You can download that game without internet if it's fully on the disc. If not, yes, you are correct. Not just before PS4. Just need to look them up before you buy. I can think you're right if you can name me, and I will go search on Google, PS5 or Xbox Series X games that are not only digital key. Because right now I am 100% sure that every single PS5 game that you buy on disc, you insert the disc and it is basically just a digital key. It downloads from the internet. So no PS5 game that you buy is a full game on disc. There is no PS5 game that is full on disc. If you buy the disc on PS5, it's not the full game. It's just a digital key. Once Sony server shut down forever, PlayStation server shut down forever, you lose all your PS5 game, even if you have the disc. Again, give me the names. Give me the names of the game and I will search on internet. I'm not saying you're absolutely wrong. I'm saying give me the names of the games and I will go search if it's true or not. Anyways, I should play the game. Breaking and entering, okay. Like, I don't wanna be right at all costs. I'm telling you, just give me the name of the games and I search. Especially counting that most games lately don't even have a physical copy at all. Like, if you search game released on August, I think that very little of them have a physical copy. So they are doing that on purpose. Their thinking is, okay, you wanna think like that you don't buy games unless you can fully own them even after the server is down. I don't give you a disc, so skill issue, you don't buy game, that's it. I think maybe only, no, not even indies, because indies don't even make a game because they are indies, they don't have enough money, they prefer to remain digital. So yeah, I'm very unsure about what games can actually be 100% downloadable offline. But again, I might be wrong on a few of them, but it's probably the 10% of them, I think. Force level? Force real level? Ooh, Force real level, let's go.
Good to see you, little buddy.
Little buddy?
The way through the wine cellar is guarded by those rats. Bentley thought you might like some help.
Aren't they otters?
clearing them out.
No, they're
Sounds
rats.
like fun.
Okay.
You and me, back to back.
Totally. Outnumbered, fighting impossible odds. It's perfect.
All right, pal. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Okay, so we have Murray as an helper, as a bursar. Why did I got 1% of the compendium? Oh shit. Go Murray, beat him up Barry. Ah, that's so stupid that you take the damage when they get up. What are they, Riku from Kingdom Hearts 1? Down!
Slide. Let me lower those bars for you.
Neo 1 PS5 version.
There you go.
That might be because it's actually originally a PS4 game, but I will check now.
Hit the X button to jump. Then, while in the air, press it again to get some extra air time.
Like, if it's a originally PS4 game,
And from here,
70% of the time you might be true.
anytime.
PS5 only games, I doubt. I heavily doubt that there is any PS5 game that is fully downloadable, but a PS4 maybe yes. No, you don't need to download it. I just check, but again, if it's about PS5, PS4 old game on PS5, it might be true. A new one PS5 version, is it fully on disc? Question about the PS5 physical Neo. Will the disc work on my PS4 Pro? No, that's not the disc. The question. Are you stupid, guy, Reddit guy? Did the complete edition get... Okay, the Neo Collection PS5 disc game, PlayStation Direct. Neo 1, Neo 2 Collection. Discover the complete saga, game feature. In this expensive collection, they call it expensive. Journey through Sengoku era Japan, blah blah blah. Yes, but you have to tell me, Sony, if the game is fully on disc. Yes, the PS5 version of Neo Remastered, the complete edition, includes all expansion and major DLC. That doesn't answer the question. Package as part of Neo Collection, 2 separate discs, Neo 1 and Neo 2 Remastered. Physical discs come with the game-based version and all its release content, through some minor pre-outfit, blah blah blah. That doesn't answer. Why it's so hard to find an answer? Jesus Christ. Does it place your bet? No, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. I really don't think that you're understanding literally what I'm expressing. I am not saying you can download it and then it doesn't work. I think I never even implied that. I am saying that I doubt personally that any PS5 only game that doesn't come from before, or Xbox Series X, Y game, the discs contain the game. That's what I'm doubting. I'm doubting that any PS5 game that is only from PS5, so Demon's Souls Remake, Spider-Man 2, Astrobot, I don't know the PS5 exclusive, but any PS5 only game or Xbox Series X game, any modern game has all the data inside the disc. I am pretty sure that any that any single PS5 game that you insert the disc has to download, or maybe there are 2 or 3 exceptions, but any game has to download from the Sony server. That's what I'm saying. A lot of PS5 games are not on disc yet, but if you avoid them, you are fine. I'm sorry. A lot of PS5 games are not on disc, but if you avoid them, you are fine. That means I buy the 2% of games of the world. I don't buy 98% of video games. You are free to do that, don't get me wrong. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. You are saying exactly what I said before. If you buy games only that you can install even when the server will be shut down forever, either you buy games from PS4 and older, or you almost don't buy game at all. That's exactly what you said right now. I think there is miscommunication here, but that's exactly what I said. If you only buy games that you can play on physical disc without a server, you buy either old games or you buy almost no new games at all. That's exactly my point. I agree with you, Tora. That's exactly my point. Almost every PS5 game that is PS5 only is only digital. Even if you buy the disc, it's only a code that you insert the disc and it said, okay, this download is legal, I download the game from the internet. But if Sony server shut down, most PS5 games, not all of them, because the games that are porting of PS4 works, but almost every PS5 game will not be able to be downloaded. You just don't support. That's your choice. I'm not arguing that. That's your choice. It's fine. I don't care. Like, not in a negative way, but good for you. Do whatever you want. I'm just saying that if you don't buy games that are yours forever, you buy the 2% of the games in the world. That's my point. Just almost don't buy games. If every month 100 games release, you can buy maybe one. That's my point. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that for how the world goes now, you can disagree for how the world goes now. I disagree with 90% of what happened in the world. For how the world goes now, you almost play no games. The Hollow Knight Seal Song, you will not play it. If that's what you do, if you don't buy games that are only downloadable through server, you will not buy Hollow Knight Silk Song. It felt like you saying I'm wrong. No, do what the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. It's not my place to tell you what you can buy or not. I genuinely don't give a fuck about how you guys spend your money. Do what the fuck you want with your money. I literally don't care. I'm not saying that to look like a nice person. I honestly, genuinely don't give a shit about how you spend your money. Do whatever you want. My point is not you're right or you're wrong. My point is, if you do this, and you can do this, you don't play 98% of the games in the world. It's just a fact. It's not about being right or wrong. It's just a fact. You can do it, but in this case, you're not playing 90% of the games in the world. That's it. I don't care. Do whatever you want. I'm not judging. I'm just saying facts. I'm just saying the fact of the industry. I'm not giving my opinion about what you can or cannot do. Crucial game updates with new contents. That's different because it was kind of the same on PS1 and PS2. We just never realized that. Meaning that in the PS1 and PS2 era, It was rarer to find game-breaking bugs. Usually if there is a big bug, you just reload the game from the previous save file and fix it. But there were maybe bugs. If you buy a PS2 game, day one of the release, and there is a big game-breaking bug, and they fix it later on, there were no online patches. It was the fix on the new version of the game that is literally the same. They don't tell you, but basically you have to be lucky enough to either buy the game and never find the bug, or buy the game later on when it's fixed. That was bullshit, I agree with you guys, but that's how it worked. It was rare to find game-breaking bugs, but if, for example, you buy Sly 2 day one, and there is a game-breaking bug at a boss fight that the boss doesn't lose HP, and they fix it, either you go buy a new copy of the game after they fix it, or you will forever be stuck there, or you use cheats. But answering to Jinxie, the crucial game updates were like that even on PS1 and PS2. Just now, thanks to the internet, we can fix that. And yes, day one patches exist. I think too that they are dog shit. It's stupid as fuck that I spend 70-60 euro for a game, and then day one there are 10 gigabytes of patch because developers can do their fucking jobs. Bro, I'm giving you $70, do your job. I know it's hard to be a developer. I studied 5 years to be a game developer. I did an IT school especially for programming. Still, I'm giving you money, do your fucking job and don't make me download a 10 gigabyte patch day one. Please. Anyways, Stora, and that's my opinion in this case, I think that it's an incredible amount of work mentally what you are doing. You can do it, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that personally I will never, because I'm lazy, I will never, before buying a game, go check if you can play it offline, if you can play when the server is closed. Personally, I like a game, I buy it. I don't like a game, I don't buy it. That's how I think. But that's my opinion, my taste. If every time I buy a game, I have to check when you can play it, how long you can play it, if the server goes down, if there are patch, I just get bored and don't play anymore. I very, very personally will just stop playing because that's too much work for my laziness, personally. But again, you do you. I genuinely don't care. Do whatever you want. It's your problem, and if you do, in case illegal stuff, it's police problem, but still is not my problem. It's very simply not my problem. Do whatever you want. I genuinely don't care. If it sounds like I'm judging, I'm not, because I mean, as long as somebody doesn't concern me, doesn't change my life, you can do whatever you want. I genuinely don't give a fuck. Not in a negative way, in a very neutral way. Thank you, bot. Sorry, give me a second to ban the bot. Okay. Like, my point was simply, if you only buy games that you can play when the server shut down, you buy probably the 2% of the games in the world. That's my only point, which is an objective truth, it's not an opinion. But anything else, do whatever you want, I don't mind. Oh, Monster Hunter Wilds, I don't know about that. I played Words, I played the one after because my friend gifted it to me, and I didn't play it anymore, Monster Hunter, because I don't particularly like it. I mean, I will play the old ones, maybe, just to give it a try in the future. Maybe do one stream, but I don't know about that. I don't know about Monster Hunter Wilds, I mean, I'm not informed. I've seen a lot of memes of fans being disappointed, but I don't really pay attention to that. Okay, Murray? Murray? Oh, I have to go up. Yes, okay. See me. But the thing is that the solution for this problem are I'm not saying that in a judgy way.
You need to crawl like
I'm saying that...
To do that, get near the
Alright. I'm saying that in a... neutral is a weird word because I already used it, but I'm saying that in a neutral way, in a do whatever you want, you're not hurting anyone by doing that, absolutely. But that means being extremist. Like, yes, it is a problem that more and more games do that. Only goes digital, only goes server. If the server closes, we lose the game forever. It's bad, it is a problem, I agree with you. The only solution you can do is not buying game at all. If you're a, and I say that not as an insult, if you're a casual gamer, you can do that. If you're like me, that you enjoy a lot of different games of a lot of different consoles, you cannot do that, because you will play only the 2% of games. And I enjoy to play too many games to do that, literally. So either you're an extremist, either you're an extremist that refuse to buy 90% of games, you can do it, absolutely, I don't care. Or you have to be part of the problem and buy support games that if the server will die forever, you lose those games forever. And if you buy those games, they will keep not caring and making those games. I agree with you. But again, if you're a gamer like me, the kind of gamer that I am, that play a shit ton of stuff, what is the alternative? Not buying game? Fuck no, I wanna buy games, period. Again, do whatever you want, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, for the kind of gamer I am, I could not buy every game that require internet, because I would have to not buy 90% of games, and I don't want to do that. So yes, you're right, it's a problem. There is no solution. Either you are part of the problem, or you force yourself to not play 90%, 98% of the games. And between not playing 98% of the game or being part of the problem, personally I prefer to be part of the problem. Very, very personally. Then again, you do you, everyone does whatever they want, I don't care. Me, I prefer to be part of the problem. Because I wanna play games. PS5 version is fine. Oh god, they say the PS5 version is fine and the PC version run badly. I doubt. Usually it's the opposite. If a game runs bad on PC, it runs even worse on PS5. Unless it's a problem of post-optimization like Batman Arkham Knight. Batman Arkham Knight, maybe some of you don't know. Batman Arkham Knight released on console first, and then I think a few months or 1 year after, anyways, X time after, they made the PC porting, and the PC porting was extremely broken for the wrong reasons though. It was extremely broken because the graphic was so high that it was not good enough for any modern PC. So they had to shut down, quote-unquote, Batman Arkham Knight for PC and fix it, making the graphic more available for modern PC. Because it was too advanced and break any PC, basically. So yes, when they released Batman Arkham Knight, they shut it down. Everyone that bought it day one couldn't play it for, I think, months. And then they fixed it, and then it was available again. That's a little thing that I remember from Arkham Knight, because I wanted it day one. I didn't bought it day one. And when I heard this news, I was like, whoa, lucky me. If I had spent those 60 euros, I would have wasted them. And then I bought it on Steam for like 35, stuff like that. I have to wait. So I have to be stealth, so I'm not reading the chat. Yeah, no, that... Again... fuck my life! Again, that's it's stupid to attack anyone about that, because as I said, what the fuck do you care how I spend my money? In both ways, either I do support this kind of stuff or I do not support this kind of stuff. What the fuck do you care how I spend my money? That's why I was saying it's a problem of miscommunication, because I'm not judging you. Because I was just explaining how the market of video games work objectively. I was not judging your choices. So attacking anyone about that is brain dead, because it's my fucking money, I spend them how the fuck I want. Very simply. Then there are objective facts like you cannot play specific game if you do that, or you can play specific game but you are part of the problem like me, because it is a problem. I do agree it is a problem. But again, it's my money, shut the fuck up, I spend them. Do I work to gain money? Then I have the right to do what the fuck I want with this money, because I work my ass out to gain them, so shut the fuck up and let me spend them. No, I cannot wait for it to go. Fuck! Okay, sorry. Nintendo has surveyed about it, so I think they're getting the complaint. I'm not too much informed about that, but for what I know about Nintendo in general, I don't think they really give a shit about complaints in a general way. So I don't know about the surveys personally. Absolutely, I'm not informed. They might be just a let's see what gamers will prefer for the future. Or maybe let's pretend to care so that they like us more. Maybe. Because for what I've seen until now, Nintendo is the only company that can allow themselves to not give a fuck about complaints. Mainly for what's the word exactly? For a exclusivity business, meaning that Nintendo is the game company, period. They work on games, while Sony is mainly a movie like cinematic company that does video games as well. They do movies, they do TVs, they do a lot of stuff. So if one day gaming fails, they are like, skill issue, unlucky, and they continue with movies, TVs, etc. Microsoft is not only Xbox, is PC, is other things. So they do care about gaming, but if gaming on Xbox fail, skill issue. We have other stuff with Microsoft. We have PCs, we have programs, we have literally 90% of the market when it comes about PC in general, not only gaming. PC is a lot of stuff, work, etc. Nintendo is gaming, period, end of the story. So Nintendo will always be, that will piss off Sony fanboys and Microsoft fanboys, and I'm not a Nintendo fanboy, but Nintendo will always be the gaming industry. It's very unlikely that Nintendo will fail gaming wise. It's very unlikely that Nintendo will fail gaming wise, while Sony and Microsoft can fail gaming wise because they have other source of money. So they do care, because gaming is a good source of money. But if that fails, we still have money, we still make money, we don't really give a shit. That's the deal with Nintendo. Okay, enemies are way more aggressive in this game. It's the biggest developer mainly because... Ooh! You can push them in the laser and the laser goes forever. Mainly because that's their only business. Not talking about publishing, yeah, no, in fact. Talking about the company itself. That can maintain a very high quality of games while releasing a lot of them. That's because of what I was saying before, partially as well. Because Nintendo is Nintendo, while Sony is I don't fucking know, what's the name, Naughty Dog, is Insomniac, is this, is that, Microsoft is Bethesda, Microsoft is this other company, Microsoft is this other company. So Nintendo is one that make a vast sort of games. Sony is one that don't really make games, but have team of independent studios that all told to Sony for the games that make games. Same Microsoft. Microsoft is Microsoft. We make PC, we make programs, we don't make games, and then we have the studios of developers that make games. That's mainly the reason, because Nintendo is Nintendo, while Sony is branches, Microsoft is branches, and so on. So again, Nintendo only business is gaming, they are the biggest, they don't give a shit. People complain, keep complaining, skill issue, I don't give a fuck, I make money anyways. Like, if somebody think, I will start boycotting Nintendo, good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that. Even if you take 1 million people joining you, that's not enough to boycott Nintendo. It's like saying I boycott Disney. You cannot boycott Disney because you're an adult. And Disney make money out of children. So even if 1 million adults boycott Disney, parents, boomer, that hear their child say, Mom, the new Toy Story movie came out, I want the toy. Parents will buy the Toy Story game for the kids. Because it's the kid that decide. Oh, that sounds like bad parenting, but it's the kid that support Disney. So, and the parents don't listen to you on Twitter. So you, 30 years old guy, can decide to boycott Nintendo, boycott Disney, but Disney is supported by kids and their parents. Oh no, I was not saying you are a casual gamer. I don't know what you play, and again, I don't really care, it's your business, play whatever you want. I'm saying that you can afford yourself to play only the 2% of games if you are a casual gamer. If you are a gamer that play every day for 2-3 hours a day, sooner or later you will run out of games that are playable without like when the server shut down forever. Sooner or later you will run out of them. Maybe not now, but in 5 years from now, either you only play old games or you run out of games to play. If you play 2-3 hours a game. That's what I mean, it's a more general thing. I don't know what you play right now, play whatever you want. I'm not calling you a casual gamer. I'm just saying that sooner or later, you will, if you only play games that don't require a server, you will run out of games. Or, again, I don't support piracy, or you start playing on PC only and pirate every game that released day one. So that you don't buy a game on Steam that if Steam shut down, you lose the game forever, but you still play the games. You still play PC games, not on Steam or Epic Game that someday will shut down, and you will have the games forever, good for you. Again, I don't support random piracy, but you do you, I really don't care, it's not my place to tell you what you can or cannot do. But if you don't rely on piracy and you only play stuff that will forever be playable without a server, you will soon run out of games. And that's a fact. They just joined on a very juicy conversation. I'm honestly very calm. I'm not like judging what people do. But yes, we're talking about one of the person in chat refused to buy any game that will not be yours once the server shut down forever. And I said, in this case, you don't buy 90% of Sony games, Xbox games, and you don't buy on Steam or Epic Store. Because when Steam shut down, you lose all your games forever. Again, everyone does whatever they want, so it's not like a heated conversation. You didn't join a bad conversation about the streamer getting mad, no. But that's a fact. If you only buy games that will be forever yours, you are right in my opinion, games should be forever yours. I hate to borrow games, but you play 2% of the games in the world.
Unlimited forged money.
Money printer!
Head back to the safe.
Just get access and ballad and play them infinitely. Yeah, I did, I think, 35 streams of Hades to 100% it. I did like 35 streams of that. If Steam doesn't count, Steam does count, cause even if it's a 15 years old game that you buy on Steam, it's literally in the contract that once a Steam server shut down, you will lose all your games forever. So, if you do buy on Steam, the game is not yours forever. I doubt that Steam will shut down anytime soon. I think that I will reach my 90s that Steam will still be on, honestly. Still, let's say that tomorrow Steam shut down the server forever, I lost 1,500 games.
If you see the boss, tail him. We might learn something from studying his movements.
For consoles, again, I don't have data in my head, so I'm not 100% objective and true, period, end of the story, I am the streamer, I am right, shut up or I ban you, no. But I am pretty sure that every game that is exclusive PS5 or exclusive Xbox Series X, Y, Series X, whatever it is the other, and it's not a porting of PS4, etc., I am pretty sure, but I might be wrong, I'm pretty sure that every single PS5 only game or Xbox only game, even the disc, only has a code that downloads from the server. I don't think, but again I might be wrong, that there is any PS5 only game that you insert the disc and you have the full game in. I think. Buy, play as lie, okay. And if there are, again, there are probably the 2% of the games. I heavily doubt that there are a lot. But I'm not Sony, so I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. What time is it? It's 10 AM. I am 1.5 hours of stream. Yeah, I continue for half an hour. I will close the stream after 2 hours simply because that's a guerrilla. And in it's 10 now. In 3 hours from now there is the scheduled stream on Neo. So I don't do a long stream here because that's a guerrilla. If I do 4 hours of stream now, then I have 1 hour of break and then another stream of Neo. Bug Dimitri's office. Wait, what? Okay, no, it's there. That's the save. That's the objective. Okay. Wasn't there a game that had like 50 megabytes on the disk? Yeah, no, in fact, that's the thing. The game that you buy physically is like a few megabytes because it's the code, the key that you buy basically on PC sites, and when you insert the disk it confirms that you have this code and download the game from the server. Mostly, not always, but mostly. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, the new one, the latest one, I don't know, I didn't play that. I heard a lot of people say it's cool. I've never been a big Indiana Jones fan, so I didn't play it. I watched, I think, 2 movies. Oh, I can choose the quest, that's cool. I watched, I think, 2 movies. One as a kid, that was the one that everyone hated, like the Crystal Skull, whatever. And then one of the old ones. But, personally, since I'm not a big fan of the franchise, I never played them. Slay 1 was better on the emulator, yes. Yes. Also, I've seen that for Sly 3 there is a patch that removed the motion blur that is in the base game, in the PS2 game. So I think I will use that when I play the game. Slowdowns are a bit of an issue. Yes, I noticed that. Somebody just rained on my back, or the picture. I noticed that, in fact, it's happening now. Sadly, my PC is dog shit. I will have to change it when I have money. The one before, wasn't there a game that has like 50 megabytes? I recommend playing on this on RPC. Yes, no, I read them all. I read after the one before, but I read them all. Answering to the... Yes, I was answering now. Answering to the RPC3 thing, I will do that. Thing is that my PC is dog shit. I have to change it when I have money. So the PS3 emulator works fine for me. If I stream, it works like shit. It lags. If I stream, normally it works. But if I am in stream and Streamlabs OBS take a lot of CPU and GPU, it works like shit. It's because basically the streaming program is very CPU demanding. That's the problem. Another example is God of War 3. I have God of War 3 on the PS3. I tried to stream it from emulator. When I play off camera, it's perfectly fine. 60 FPS, 180p, 1080p, 1080p, whatever. When I play on stream, 25 FPS. I think I tried pretty much everything, because I searched even for best settings for a low-end PC and stuff like that. But yeah, in stream it goes down a lot. God of War 3 is one of the toughest to run. I didn't know about that. But yes, I did notice, because again, off camera I was 60 FPS, 1080, and then in stream I was 25 FPS on 720p. What is the objective? Oh, there. So yeah, sadly those slowdowns are a pain in the ass. Oh, no, don't jump out! Okay. Can I reach that? Nope, because I suck. Oh, stay away from me. Okay, wait, I'm sucking. Ryzen 26, and a GTX 1070, and enable to run Slide 2, and OBS. I don't know, honestly. It might be because my PC... I don't know if my PC is worse, not gonna lie. Also, fun fact, I'm brain dead in my stupid ass skull. When I first bought the PC, I didn't have the internet that I have now. I had the 20 megabytes, now I have the fiber. I had the 20 megabytes, so when I used to upload like a VOD 2 hour long, it used to take 7-8 hours to upload on YouTube. I'm not joking. So I used to keep the PC on the whole night. And I think that kinda burned the CPU a little bit. I think that's an issue as well. But yes, anyway, I stream some games from the PS3 emulator, but most of them, if I'm in live, it lags because my PC is very bad.
The schematic indicates that door is locked from the inside.
That's alright.
Okay, then it's probably not that. I don't know, honestly. On the hardware side, I've always been bad. I was always better on the software side in school. I did 5 years of programming. The last 2 we had to build a PC. I got in Italy we have the grades out of 10. You take grades out of 10. But usually if you are very bad in the test, you take 4. You don't take less than 4. In PC building, PC assembling, I got 1.5. I'm not joking, I'm dead serious. Are they born in 2 Intel generations? I don't know shit about that, I'm absolutely ignorant. There are the cleaning guys. Okay. Do we do it stealth or do we go full kills? Let's go stealth. One thing that I like better in Sly 1 is that in the levels there are the bottles to find. Here, no, it's just the level. I swear, every single cent I make, I'm saving it for the new PC. But right now I'm at 60 euros. So. Oh, I'm a pro. Oh, look at me. Come here, bitches. Come here. Ah, you don't, eh? You little shits. Okay. Whoopsie daisy, no! But yes, Sly 1 didn't give me problems anyways. While Sly 2 is a bit... I will check off stream if I can improve that a little bit better, cause maybe... Cause like again, here as well, off camera, with OBS closed, it goes normally. 60 FPS. Now it's slowing down, so I will try to fix that. Also, that scared the shit out of me, but then I found out it was about the settings of OBS. Cause it I don't know why it automatically changed a setting on OBS. And so yesterday I started the stream of Persona 4 and it was lagging. Persona 4 Golden, and I was like, okay, my PC is exploding. It's over, my PC is dead. Then I found out that no, OBS just changed the setting cause... Yes. Because for whatever reason it decides to do whatever it wants without asking me. Hi. And so I changed the setting back and it worked.
Nice work, Sly. The bug's in position. If you manage to get the original painting back to me in one piece, I could sell it through my internet connection and make us a ton of coins.
Okay. I've seen the settings. I will check out after the stream then. Like, less than half an hour and we end anyway, so I will check as soon as I finish the stream and change. Oh, I have to find the thing in the overworld, then come back here. I don't think, like, Sly 1, I did 100% completism, including the speedrun levels. I don't think I will do the same in Sly 2. But I will try to find the thingies though. The clues. No, you don't see me, though you don't see me. No, you. Nuh-uh. There is the auto-aim in this game. Look at this. Sly is constantly staring at them. Yeah, no, as long as it's at least like 720p. Also, count that even if I stream at 1080, if I play the game at 1080, you don't see it because the stream anyways is 720 standard. I don't know if it's because I'm not partner or it's just the Streamlabs OBS setting, but even if I go up to 1080, I will lag because my PC is shit. So the stream is 720 anyways. So if the game is 1080 or 720, I don't give a shit, honestly. It changed absolutely nothing for you. You still see the stream at 720, so. And also, that's a PS2 game. So if a viewer arrive and say, bro, the graphic is bad, bro, shut the fuck up and go play PS5 games. What the fuck do you want from me? Objectively. Like, let's be real a second. If I'm playing a game that released yesterday, you can complain about graphics. If I'm playing a PS2 game, you shut the fuck up. No offense, but that's true. Meh, the quests are funnier in Sly 1. I did play the Sly 2 in the PS2, so I remember that, but I remember that I was a bit disappointed as well. They get funnier later on. They're not bad. Okay. But they were better in the first one. Watch my Sly 2 gameplay in 4K only, where... Please tell me I wanna watch them I wanna see Sly in 4K as well. Super modded on PC, remade from a fan. Those graphics sucks! Yeah, go back to the kindergarten, bitch. No, that's true though. Like, I think I will piss off people now. I am all against console war, okay? Play wherever you want, as long as you have fun playing video games, do what the fuck you want. But objectively speaking, I've seen people complain about graphic only when either they are under 15 or they are only PlayStation players, like they play nothing but PlayStation. In that case, not everyone of course, but a lot of people complain about graphics if they never played anything but PlayStation. A lot of times I see memes, PC gamers only complain about graphic. Every PC gamer that I know buy a $3,000 PC that can play everything at full HD, 4K, whatever, and then they play like a PS1 game pixelated with 480p. Every PC gamer I know. The only people that constantly complain about graphics are kids and Sony only players. Always, always. Again, no console war, I don't give a shit, play wherever you want. I actually thought for half my life, despite being a PC gamer, I always thought that playing on PlayStation is better. Because back in the days, not now, back in the days, PC was insert the game, install, and a good 60% of the time do troubleshooting. PlayStation has always been, buy the game, insert the disc, play. Way better. Way better. So I always supported console gaming more than PC gaming, despite being a PC gamer myself. Ah! Sorry. Oui!
I just intercepted an email from Dimitri. He's ordered his guards to rig the boats so the coast is clear.
There's a bit about graphical similarities in a lot of time. It's really about art style for me. Same.
Ring the bell.
It's
Being seen. Then maybe
possibly
he's hiding.
7-8 years that I buy a game when I like that I buy a game when I like the artworks. If I like the artworks of the characters of the enemy, then I'm like, oh, this game is cool, I buy it. If it's the classic semi-realistic character design that doesn't really tell you nothing, I'm like, okay, if the gameplay is nice, I might buy it, else I don't. Meh. My PC is, I bought it on December 2017 for 1,300 or 1,200, and it's this one that I'm using now. That's why you can tell it's time to change it, but I don't have money. Personally, even as a kid, I never particularly cared about graphic. Of course, there are games that, if I think about them now, I'm like, oh my god, when I was a kid it had the best graphic ever, and when I play them now are shit. But as a kid, I didn't thought about the graphic is cool. I thought about, like, I had one game new every 5-6 months. So I always thought about, that's a new experience for me. OA, I only played Tekken 4, Nintendo 64 games, and a 2D scroller. Now there is a game that is open map. I take my dick in my hands and start playing this game with joy, because I never played an open map in my life when I was a kid. Or like, I play open maps and stuff like that, and then I found out an RTS and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? I love this shit. I will play this game now. It was always like that when I was a kid, because I had one game every 5 months. One new game every 5 months. My parents always thought that video games make you stupid, so they never really bought me game with pleasure. Yes, for Pro 2, it's the storage locker, because I have no space for it. Can I reach that? No, I think I can't. Fuck. I cannot go that much up with the webcam. Oh, did the webcam die? Yep, the webcam died. I think I like removed it or something. I'm brain dead. Can you hear me though? Yes, because the microphone is another thing, it's not the webcam microphone. Wait a second. No, I'm not fapping, I swear. Webcam, are we good? Wait a second. I killed the webcam. I murdered my webcam, give me a second. Like, you can still see it stuck there, but it's actually disconnected. Yes, there is the VCam, but I'm not a VTuber, I promise. It's just that on Christmas 2 years ago, I installed a Maze virtual camera, the one on Steam, because I wanted to do a stream of Killing Floor using a raccoon Santa Claus model, I think, to do just a stream. But then it lagged too much because it consumed a lot of CPU, and so I stopped doing that. That's why I have the virtual camera, the VCam, but I'm not a VTuber. I wish my PC was strong enough to allow me. Like, personally, I would still stream with a webcam, because I am very expressive, I think, especially in horror games. Anyways, I wanted to show how much dust my PS4 have. Just that. I wish I was a VTuber. I would still stream with the webcam, because I am very expressive. But, like, the days that it's too hot and I want to stay shirtless, or maybe I'm sick, so I'm with the big red nose and mucus everywhere, I will just put the VTuber model on and stream like that, or the PNG tuber model and stream like that, but my PC is not good enough. Look at the Camion Wii, still looks amazing because of the art style. Yeah, a lot of games, like even PS2, but usually PS3, Wii U, stuff like that, still today they look graphically impressive, mainly because of the art style. Because the art style, like cell shading, aged very badly. Cell shading, like Borderlands 1, The Walking Dead Telltale Season 1 and 2, age very badly very soon. Some art style look very fresh even 15 years after. That's very cool, I like it. To play some retro game, wanted to have fun fishing mini games for stream, and then so it requires at least an RTX 2080. Damn it. The sadness for me of being poor. When it comes to what art style and what it's unlike, I will never judge a Wii game. I mean, for me personally, that's my taste. The Pokemon Nintendo DS art style is an evergreen. It doesn't matter if it's 2010 or 2050. Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Black and White will forever be beautiful. Personally, I prefer raw max of Pokemon with the Nintendo DS style graphic than I don't fucking know, Nintendo 3DS or modern Pokemon graphic. Not talking about the actual Pokemon graphic, even if they do improve their graphic and make 3D models. I will always prefer the Nintendo DS graphic of Pokemon games than the 3D models, personally. 3D models will forever be better pixel model will forever be better in Pokemon, in my opinion. Okay, I have to go there. Again, that's my taste about Pokemon graphic, but for me, Nintendo DS, especially Gen 4 and 5, masterpiece. Still unreachable today for Pokemon games. Scarlet and Violet, yeah, I think that the game is actually decently fun to play, and the story is okay if you don't lose yourself too much in the open map. The problem is the graphic and how empty the game is, how empty the city are, how empty the maps are. That's what made Scarlet and Violet a bad game. Because actually it's decently fun to play, and the story is probably one of the best in the last 10 years. After Black and White 1 and 2, I think Scarlet and Violet has one of the best stories. But it's empty as fuck, the graphics sucks, and they are so smart that this was the whole island of the game, where you play the game. This was the sea constantly rendered. constantly rendered. Like, who the fuck programmed this game? Genuinely speaking. Who is the brain dead that programmed this game? I suck. No! Okay. I think if they actually employ a small indie company, they make a better work. Cause I think that Game Freak. Oh, I have to ring this. Game Freak has very good ideas, but is very bad at programming, in my opinion. So probably it would be better if they take a small indie team to make the next Pokemon game. Talking about not only graphic, but even like the performance, how lively the city is, etc. It would be better with a small indie company than Game Freak. Even if the new game that they announced that it's not a Pokemon game is graphically impressive and is from Game Freak, so... What? It's not from Nintendo, it's from Game Freak. Like, bro. Then you do it on purpose. You hate Pokemon fans. I don't understand. You hate Pokemon fans. Okay. I'm reading every comment. Don't misunderstand. If you guys see that I'm not replying, I'm reading them all anyways. I'm simply not reading some of them loud, but I'm trying to read everything. I failed to deliver. Where is bro? I lost him. Okay, it's here. The concept of a non-linear adventure. Yes, exactly. And when you actually try to do the side quest, non-linear, going around, you overlevel. So they'll change dynamically based on your party, exactly. If you do the gym's quest first, then you steamroll the rest of the game. And the opposite as well. If you decide to do the team start hideouts or the searching for the sticks to free the legendaries first, you overlevel too much for the gyms. Like you reach the third gym that you're level 45 and the third gym is level 20 and you're like, that's gonna be a fair fight, surely. I like the music. But yes, that's one of the main problems. That whatever you do, if you do gym first, the rest of the game is a cake. And if you do second quest first, exploration, open world, etc., the main game is easy as fuck. And it's not like even about, just do a Nuzlocke. Bro, it's literally there. Are you stupid? It's not even about just do a Nuzlocke. Okay, I do a Nuzlocke. I have to skip 90% of the content then. I have to force myself to either constantly change team or only do the story, the gym, to have the necessary level for the gym without doing any team star hideout or legendary or stuff like that. Because if I do them, I get overleveled very easily. So that's one of the problems. Other than the cities being empty and the overworld being just random Pokemon and nothing else to happen, the level is one of the problems. The story was very good in my opinion. At the beginning, like, if randomly somebody see one of my old tweets about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I complain about the story for the simple reason that I perceived I had a weird experience with Pokemon, meaning that it was like one gym and then 5-6 hours of side content, and then one gym and main story and then 5-6 hours of side content. So I perceived a good 75% of the story as side content when it was not actually side content. So at the beginning I was like, okay, the story is dog shit, the side content is super cool. Then I realized that most of the things that I thought were side content were actually stuff that you need for the... I'm brain dead. For the main game, and so it's actually very cool. So it's my skill issue. Coming Pokemon didn't really change at all from the past Switch game, because it's not a Switch 2 only game. It's a cross-generation game. It's a game that has been developed for basically the Switch 1, but it released on Switch 2. I'm not saying it released on Switch 1, I don't know. Does it release on Switch 1? Anyways, even if it released only on Switch 2, I think it has been developed on the engine of the Switch 1. That's why it's a cross-generational game. Which, honestly, graphically speaking, I don't give a fuck. I've seen people complain that like the roofs are all flat, are all the same. The windows are only squares, PNG. They don't have depth and whatever. Okay. It released on both. Okay, yeah, then it's a cross-generational game. Very personally, I don't really give a fuck about that. The thing is, how lively will be the overworld? Like, is that like Scarlet and Violet, that there are square houses that if you manage to make the camera see on the other side, you see absolutely nothing, it's an empty black square? Or it's an actual city, lively, with NPCs, with side quests like Legend Arceus, and stuff like that? I hope it's lively, because if it's as empty as Scarlet and Violet, it's not worth the price. I am a Pokemon Legend supporter, but if it's as empty as Scarlet and Violet, it's not worth. Oh no, I have to go on the other side. Wait, I have to see him enter in his mother's asshole. How, I don't know, but I have to see his enter in his mother's asshole. You don't see me from here, there, right? From there, right? Okay, no. Please no, build it. Yeah, in fact, in Scarlet and Violet, I've seen, there is a streamer that I watch, that his channel is mainly Pokemon. He's Italian, so even if I tell you the name, I don't think you guys will care, because he's streaming Italian. His main job is Pokemon. He analyzes Pokemon lore, he spends a lot of time analyzing everything about the city, the things on the wall, the poster, everything. He literally analyzes everything. And he tried with the camera to steal Dimitri access code, okay. Oh, okay, I'm stupid, wait, And he tried with the camera to go like that on the houses. Can you leave me alone? To go like that on the houses. And if you see behind, the houses are literally a square that inside is completely empty and behind is completely black. So basically, the houses are a PNG. They are literally a PNG. That's every single house in Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Again, I don't care too much about entering the house or the graphic, etc. At the same time, objectively speaking, realize it's 2025, almost 2026. We have consoles that basically make video games being graphically realistic. Again, I don't care about graphic. I prefer this cartoonish graphic to the realistic graphic. But if you cannot make a fucking house in the Switch 2, retire from gaming forever. Oh, it's 2 hours 5 minutes. I should actually stop. How do you save in this game? No, I don't want to save and quit. I want to just save. I'm paranoid, bro. Okay, save game. Okay. I do care because I would expect they know. Yeah, no, in fact, that's exactly what I was saying. I don't care about the graphic. At the same time, you have to understand that it's 2025 and you have to fucking develop a game that is worth of 2025. It doesn't need to be graphically impressive, but it cannot be a GameCube game in 2025. I love GameCube games, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. I am giving you $70 for a game, and you give me a game that looks like you developed it on a GameCube. Play Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine has a lot of problems, bugs, etc. But play Super Mario Sunshine. It is more lively than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The cities have more NPC, have more houses, more holes that you can enter with the hidden sun, with the hidden thingy, little things that you can explore. Scarlet and Violet is enter the city, there is a street, 3 square houses with absolutely nothing inside, the Pokemon Center, 1 stand that is copied from the previous city and sell you sandwich, the gym. That's the city. GameCube games have better cities. Again, look at Mario Sunshine. Like, bro. Dev time issue, maybe. Because again, Game Freak release 1 game per year, 1 Pokemon per year. Thing is that I think Legend Arceus was developed from another team, not the same of the mainline Pokemon. Legend ZA, I don't know if it's developed from the same guys of Gen 9, Gen 8, etc., or it's another team. Anyways, I think, but that's just my opinion, that even if they take 3 years to develop a game, the result will still be mediocre. Cause they just do Pokemon like that. It's Pokemon. What people like, and it's true, I agree in that, what people like about Pokemon is collecting new monsters, the fights and gym, etc., and the story. It's true. That's what I care about Pokemon. I play Pokemon for the story, for collecting Pokemon, for the battles. It's true. At the same time, you cannot think that's what people like in Pokemon, so I can develop a game like dog shit. You take 3 years to make the game. Can you make a city with a few NPC, with a couple houses? If there is a stand is not copied from the previous city, but it's something original, and so on? Because I am giving you $70 for this game. I am not giving you $20. I'm giving you $70. And you release 1 game per year. And you sell 20 million copies. Multiply 20 millions per $70. So you have the resources. You have time if you allow other team to develop the spin-off. 1 year you make mainline Pokemon, Gen 9, Gen 10, Gen 11. 1 year you make with another team Pokemon Legends. 1 year you make with another team a remake. So that the main team that makes the new generation, the main line, has 3 years to develop and take their time. The team that make Legends has 3 years to develop. The team that make the remakes has 3 years to develop. You have the money, you have the resources. Pay another team. Nope. Game Freak is prideful as shit and give you Scarlet and Violet. Yay! Scarlet and Violet. We love to see the empty cities. Anyway, yeah, they have a shit ton of money. They have a shit ton of money. Especially because if they lack money, they just need to release a new 2D Mario game or a new 2D Kirby game. It doesn't need to be an open world or a 3D. You release a new Mario game, a new Kirby game, and people open their wallet and throw you money. So if you need money, just make a new Kirby game, 2D, and you get money. Nintendo. So they do have money. That's it. I will end because it's 10:35 a.m. In 2.5 hours there is the stream on Neo. That is the scheduled one. This was a guerrilla because I woke up early. So yes, I will go now. Thank you for checking in. Oh, sorry, I didn't receive the notification of the new follower. Thank you, Eribol, for the follow. Welcome. I will see you again in 2.5 hours. In the meantime, drop a follow if you still didn't to receive notification when I go streaming, and check the YouTube channel Franix VODs with the red dot for the previous VODs and Franix Edits for the highlights and new videos that I'll upload there. I will keep playing this game in the future, in the next days. I started this because we finished Bravely Default, and next Resident Evil 2 streams we finish Resident Evil 2. So yes, I can start a new game. Yeah, that it's not even too long anyways. Like today I played very little because I talked a lot, but we will be faster next time to play. I don't think it's too long, 5-6 stream top, and it should be over. Thank you again. I will see you in 2.5 hours. You will not receive the notification though, because Twitch doesn't send a notification if I start a new stream a few hours after the previous one. It has to be like, I think 6 hours or 8 hours after a stream. So in 2.5 hours you will not see the notification. But yes, 2.5 hours from now there is another stream. Thank you. I will see you next time. See ya. Bye bye. Yay. Whoa. Okay, bye.